Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, Spiritual Justice Gem, Trusted Gem, got this Quita, or you can call me Quita, either one will do. I answer to both, please like, share, subscribe, donate, all this good jazz. Okay, this is just an energy check-in. I'm just gonna put the names out here that's on the table. We have Megan Thee Stallion, Barack Obama, Jay-Z, Money Long. Those are just the names that came out. Oh, we have Kamala Harris, Gabrielle Campos DeMarco, Andre Campos DeMarco, Michelle Obama. Okay, these are the names that came out in this particular reading. Um, we have solar plexus, which is 1238, 1239. Powerless electric bill, drug poisoning, ruler of the land, monitoring spirit. For the monitoring spirit, it's a familiar spirits, which is the definition of a monitoring spirit that can be sensed by another demon, witch, or anyone with spiritual know-how. Monitors what you do, say, and who your friends are to gather information, to facilitate spiritual attacks, steal blessings, infect you with sickness, sabotage success, generally wreaking havoc in the victim's life. And then we have cage child, alcohol poison. We have self-reflect. We have neighbor. We have flying slash traveling. We have new beginning. We have crow and a vulture monitoring spirit. Death around the corner. That's what that means. Hearing, you could be hearing noises like from a floor, like of a horse. See in your dreams. The color purple could be significant. They could be messing with your clarity and decision making. Then we have wise gaslighting rituals is being done. Distractions, romance, angels, time for a true love. So this is all the cards we have on the table out here, and I just put it out here to just so you guys can know. I know you guys can't see, so I'm just putting out here so you can know what's actually on the table and where I'm drawing this energy from. Again, I feel like they are. If you travel, if you're going to travel, the Holy Spirit said they're going to do some type of death magic to stop you from having this new beginning, or they're trying to stop your new beginning. But if you're going to travel, they're definitely going to do some type of death magic to stop you from traveling, to stop you from moving or just going vacation or whatever you're doing. Okay. The color purple is significant because the purple is right above the clarity and decision. They're messing with your crown chakra, so be very aware of that crown. A lot of crown chakra magic is being done. They're also messing with people's lymphatic systems, so be aware of that. Let's see. Work on your lower chakras as well. They're messing with those as well. I think I mentioned the solar plexus chakra, but they're messing with the root chakra and the sacral chakra as well because they're siphoning energy. They're siphoning my energy as we speak. I am putting a stop to it. Could be calling distractions or some type of distractions in your life to keep you unbalanced. So be aware of that as well. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to make sure my music is on. Listen to my spiritual music as I talk to you guys. Because I want clear and concise messages. I don't want the bomb ass energy interfering with the reading. And bomb in like BUM, like in a very negative way. That's how I mean bomb. Somebody is watching you through a crystal ball. That's how they know your next move. That's how they're predicting you, because they're watching you through a crystal ball and through monitoring spirit. So they're heavily surveillancing you. They're trying to make you powerless with your new beginning. They're trying to cage your inner child. So if you don't feel like doing the things you used to do, you feel like depressed, it's because they're probably changed. They're trying to cage your inner child And they could be messing with your throat chakra. You see mine just starting messing up. God, y'all, all day, my throat ain't been, it always, it never, yeah, y'all get it. Alcohol poisoning. So be aware if you're drinking alcohol, anything, they might be trying to set up a death through alcohol or some kind of poisoning. Somebody did get poisoned by drugs, some type of drug. It don't have to be like a narcotic off the street. It could be a prescription drug. So just be aware of that. Spirit wants you to self-reflect on something. Spirit wants you to self-reflect on something. It could have to do with your neighbor, some kind of drug poisoning. But what I get this drug poisoning from is, y'all know the trial is going on with P. Diddy. It's going to be some type of drug poisoning, alcohol poisoning, that some that come up in this trial, probably with drug or alcohol poisoning or both. And it's going to be significant to the case, because P. Diddy might not only be charged with the things that he's been accused of right now, he may be charged with hearing murder or manslaughter. So be aware of that. They're messing with your clarity and decisiveness because they want to keep you distracted. They're playing psychological games with you, doing mind rituals, and it could be any one of these people I call on the table: Kamala Harris, Megan Thee Stallion. You know, these people be in all types of satanic rituals and stuff. I do have Barack Obama, Jay-Z. It's a lot of them. I'm not just naming one. These are just the names that came out. So however you discern that. Money Long is out here. Her name is Priscilla Renee Hamilton. She is out here on the table as well. It is a lot of death magic out on this table, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. And they could be messing with your inner wisdom. So remember to stay connected to your higher self, and remember to stay grounded and keep those lower chakras balanced, because they are ciphering energy to try to beat these trials, y'all. They need people's grace and people's energy so that they can cast illusion and glamour spells over cases and confuse people and stuff like that. So be aware, stay grounded. They want somebody powerless. Yeah, they cage somebody's inner child. They want somebody powerless. They could be messing with your electric bill. For me, the bill they was messing with is my gas bill, which they trying to make me pay a higher deposit, which it doesn't make sense because it's so low. We barely use gas here, and it's really it don't take it. At first I was gonna get upset, but then I thought about it. It's just these are the things that they do to to get you into emotions so they can cycle your energy. So I'm like, okay, I'll do what I got to do. So listen, I got the money. It's not a big deal, but I noticed the magic and stuff, and then it's crazy because these are the things that they do. Because the reason why I say it's crazy is because they how can I say it? I already put a deposit down. You get what I'm saying? And my bill don't be more than deposit. You get what I'm saying? They're trying to make me have enough deposit for 3 months when I'm never really, like, I forget to pay it on time. I might be a couple of days or a week behind, but it's never over $100. So it don't make sense to have a 3 month, you know what I mean? They just doing it. This is just magic. Either these companies are working with these people, or it's magic. I didn't really look into it because it's just too much. Like, they do too much. Like, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, I'm gonna let God handle them. And a lot of them people that is doing this is under Diddy trial. So a lot of them, we finna have a front row seat to this. Ain't no finna. We already having a front row seat to these people who are doing these satanic rituals and stuff. Spirit also want me to point out the reason why he gets Mr. Get off on being a voyeurism is because he don't have to actively mindful participate in this the activity, because what he's doing is manifesting with watching them, because that's what gets his heart to pumping. That's what gets his heart to going. And so while he's doing his rubbing off and watching them, he's manifesting in his mind what he wants through their energy, using their sexual energy to pull on their energy to manifest with. And that's exactly what he was doing. That's why that's not the only reason why he's into voyeurism, but that's another reason why someone would want that happening, because you got to understand that he can just concentrate on himself and watch them and think about other stuff. He don't have to, you know, if anybody know about, yeah, you get me. So that is another thing the Holy Spirit wanted me to point out. And then when he did interact, is because he done manifest what he want. He done put it out there in the universe. And you got to understand, these people know about manifestation. These people know about spells and rituals. These people, what you think is evil, they know it's not. They know it's a tool to reach the universe to get their ideas out there, their will out there. And you guys don't know that. Well, didn't know that at the time, and you may have called it evil, but now you see that everybody is a manifester. So if you have to pull on somebody else's energy to manifest, that's crazy without them knowing. I feel like you a sucker. I feel like you don't deserve to manifest, because like, why are you doing that? I really do. I feel like you don't deserve to manifest, but that's just my moral standing with that. Everybody else have their own moral standing. You play with people at your own will, because some people are very highly protected. They see that you're wise. That's why they're gaslighting you. That's why they're distracting you, because they see that you're wise. That's why they're messing with your clarity and decisions making in your brain. And I can feel when they're tugging on my brain and trying to get me to go towards a decision that's not for my highest good, because I can feel it. I mean, you have to be spiritually sensitive to this stuff. I can feel when they tell me that they want me to go crazy. They was doing spells for me to go crazy. I felt that too. I was under heavy warfare. That's why I haven't been posting. Yeah, y'all. They don't want the Christ soul to come together. The Christ is two bodies, one soul, and they don't want the whole soul. The two bodies connect so that the soul can be in its full power. But you know, these people they're gonna pay for what they did, because all this they did everything that was against Christ. So these are the antichrist people. Because if you look at the way that these spells and rituals was going, innocent people involved, yes. I'm not saying everybody that was in the freak off or anything that was knowingly did that, but a lot of them knowingly did. And Carisha was one of them. And that's why the Holy Spirit, like, they keep bringing her up. They do not like her. Like, the Holy Spirit, my ancestors, they don't like her, because she did something to one of their divine beings. One who has a purpose with me. She did something to this particular person, and the person don't even know it. I know it. The Holy Spirit know it, but she did something, and the Holy Spirit, they is not being merciful with what she did, because she knew and she purposely did it. And I laughed. She thought it was funny. So yeah, it's a bunch of death magic on the table, y'all. Like I said, if you're traveling, be careful. If you're feeling depressed, anything, be careful. If you feel like your decision-making skills are off or your clarity off, be careful. Remember to ground yourself, to pray, and to really stand in your power, because at this time, they need a lot of energy to try to beat these cases. That's what they're going to try to do, to pull on the collective's energy, to pull on divine beings' energy. They'll do anything to get energy at this time. You see how Jay-Z was denied a loan and all that stuff, and all this stuff coming up. Their reaping season is here, y'all. And I hate to say it, I'm not one to be like, wish for nobody downfall, but you know, I am one that is mindful of accountability, and this is whether they want to take accountability or not. They're gonna have to accept that, and they're gonna fight it every step of the way, because these people are highly demonic. A lot of these people purposely went against healing, went against the grain on purpose, because they just thought they was the biggest God in the world. You may consider yourself a little God, but you're not the ultimate God. So, and that's where they mess up. That's why these mental disorders are rapidly running through this community, and a lot of black people's like, a lot of black people like to tell a lot of black people down, because there's some black people that's so evil, and these they want us to bash these white people that's doing it. But you know, everybody got their day, and right now, these are the people that chose to come against the Christ conscious. Whether you black, white, green, onion, bell pepper, green, it don't matter. They no respect the person. You chose to come against the Christ, you gotta pay. And that's not via Shaquita, that's via the Holy Spirit, that's via the Most High God, the one who got the ultimate power. Okay? So this is why they could be messing with people's money. They could, like, it's a lot of stuff that's going on behind the scenes that people don't people don't know, and people are afraid to speak up about. I know they mess with my money. It's not I didn't have money. They just messed with my bank account and did all kind of sorts of stuff. They were lying, and they got to pay for all that. They got to pay for all of that. They really do. They have to pay for it all, Spirit saying. Okay, it says they're tapping into your higher self via spells and rituals. So they could be hypnotizing your mind to tap into your higher self or to disconnect you from your higher self. It could be not only the reason why this big war is going on is not just because you're a regular person. Some of y'all are not just regular people, myself included, but you're the devil's favorite as well as God's favorite. That's what I'm hearing. Like, when we say favorite, God have no respect to person. He treat everybody fairly. But some people just naturally, they are, how can I put it? They are highly gifted, and they come back each time, lifetime after lifetime, and they do their soul lesson. They learn their lesson. They being good. They haven't done negative things, and if it is negative, it's because of a situation that they had to, they was justified by. And these are the divine beings that they've been messing with. And so you're the devil's favorite as well as God's favorite, because when you got to understand, when you're highly gifted, the devil is going to send all these people after you because he know you can destroy his kingdom. So they're going to focus on you. That's why you're the devil's favorite. Even though the devil don't like you, don't like that you can destroy his kingdom, but you're the favorite because you outshine all the rest of them. You think Satan ain't looking at that? He was the one that was shining. So of course he want to be the big dog. So of course he going to send, his people after you. So it's not just like, what I'm trying to say is not just God that is taking a shine to you. It's the devil as well. It's his people as well. It's the devil. It's the Satan. Satan is taking a shine to you. Azazel has taken a good shine to you, and they're saying you're God's favorite, so you're automatically Satan's favorite. That's how that works. Yeah, it's a whole family that's tapping into your subconscious mind, into your family's subconscious mind. It could be into all of y'all subconscious mind. And they're using this Bez Pazuzu demon. Y'all know this Bez Pazuzu demon is a household demon and is a father of lies, but it's also a sodomy demon, meaning ape demon, R-A-P, you know what I'm saying, demon. And this demon is basically driven by ego, and these people are too, because they're mentally ill. So of course their ego are going to just God has to be rubbed the right way. How Diddy and everybody else is describing Diddy as, being very violent. That's because his ego. You say something he don't like, that's an ego problem. That's something mean that you're not balanced. You're not, spiritually balanced. You're not healed. You get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? But we do have Priscilla Renee Hamilton came out here again. August Alsina Jr. came out here. So we have two very highly famous people. One is highly famous, and the other one, she's newly famous. So we have them out here. I don't know what part they play in this, but their names is out here. Okay, we have Worthy. They're trying to end your worth. Somebody want to have a date night with you. Somebody's trying to end your worth or end your date night or end your date life, I'm hearing. Vehicle, your body. Vehicle, body, temple, church, third eye. So somebody's trying to unalign you or unalign somebody here. Yeah, they're messing with somebody's subconscious mind as well. This is right by August Alsina Jr. They're messing with they're trying to take something from somebody. Either they're trying to unalign him or something, subconscious mind and toe. It says money, trying to keep you stagnant, low-key, a household demon, a shapeshifter, crafty and malicious. It's a tracker demon. It's a female covert narcissist that's doing this. Um, they're definitely trying to end your words and your dating life, but Spirit says it's a time for you to have romance. Like I said, you're the Most High's favorite, and the devil has taken a shine to you too, Satan, and so you're Satan's favorite too. Even though he have people that actually do his will, and you're not working for Satan, but he taking a shine to you. I'm trying to tell you, somebody is ego driven. They're trying to be fair, but and seem like they're a fair person, but they're very ego driven. Somebody here is ego driven. Pazuzu came out here twice. A monitoring spirit hypnotizing you in your sleep to divorce your kingdom spouse. 14, 14, 16, 16. So that's what's going on. Somebody's playing with August energy and subconscious mind to leave, to divorce his kingdom spouse. That's exactly what's going on. It's a female narcissist too. Yeah. These people are highly focused on your higher self, how connected you are to spirit, and they're definitely focused on your kingdom spouse, your marriages. You don't have to be in a physical marriage. It could be a spiritual marriage, and they're keep divorcing you. Like they keep sending me these monitoring spirits, so I'll be close. They want me to be close to the devil and not my kingdom spouse, because you gotta understand, when I'm close to my kingdom spouse, then that's like, you see all, know all, you tapped in. So then what they'll do is come bring this monitoring spirits in, and trust me, I've been fighting to get these spirits out and keep them out, and they keep bringing them. And that is to disconnect you from your course, from your path. But what these people who are doing is racking up these karma. There's a lot of these people that's in this trial, and you're gonna be able to watch them on TV and see their judgment. And they have you got to know, did he have people on the outside that's working for him spiritually, still doing these rituals, still doing these spells, and still tapping in and doing these type of when you see to the left, get out there and do these rituals and stuff. It's rituals, so they're trying to cast spells on the collective. They're trying to draw energy so that you guys, even the people in the courthouse, even the people, and they want these people to tap in so they can control your mind, control what you think about them, control your judgment, control your spirit, the way that you feel about them, so you can be like, I don't feel, even if they're guilty and they're blatantly guilty, you like, I still say not guilty because I like him, I like her. They're trying to persuade you into a decision of not making them accountable, and that's exactly why they will have her up here doing rituals at this time. Have different people. If you look at how the celebrities are coming out, look at Halle Bailey and DDG. I don't know if it's true or if it's just a thing, but you could just look at it. These are things that's distractions. These are what you call distractions, and then it's so much going on, and then I don't think it's fake. I think it was manifest to be a distraction, because they're trying to take the case. They don't want you to see who coming up. A lot of these famous people are going to be coming up. A lot of these politicians are going to be coming up in the courtroom, because they was in it with Diddy too. They was in on all the stuff. I'm not talking about just willing participants. They was in on criminal activities and doing stuff. It's a lot of charges. It's a lot of stuff that it's gonna be trial after trial for Diddy. It's like he's never gonna get off, because what the Holy Spirit is telling me, like, after they find out more this stuff, and or like certain stuff come to the surface, this more stuff is gonna come to the surface, and more people gonna come, then more stuff and more people is gonna come, and that's how it's gonna be continuous. He's gonna make the court rich. They're gonna be probably rich, and Diddy is just gonna end up with nothing. A lot of these celebrities that participated in these heinous acts, and I'm not talking about their sexual preferences. I'm not talking about just, how they get off, how they get down, if they gay or bisexual. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about the mere fact of the heinous crimes and the psychological warfare and the spiritual warfare they did in these particular moments where they were having the freak offs or Diddy, whatever you want to call it, these little sex capades or whatever you want to call them. I don't even know. There's not even a name. They just call them freak offs, but It's yeah, it's not even a word that you can define, and it's just sad because they took where some things were made to be beautiful, they took it and made it demonic, is what I'm hearing. Some things were made to be beautiful. Your body is not made to have sex with multiple people and do what you want to do. But the good book will tell you how to keep your temple clean. And I feel like a lot of y'all listen to these people, and the people that saying free Diddy, they need to lock you up with Diddy. I'm not even playing. Because if you can know what this man did and you say free him, and I know y'all, some of y'all in the spiritual warfare, but y'all need to get locked up with him and then think about going there, and then maybe the warfare will wear off you because you're not praying, you're not rebuking none of this stuff, you're not delivering yourself, and you're just like free Diddy. And it's like, how would you free a man? Let's just get through with the charges. I'm telling you, let us get done. It's going to be trial after trial because it's going to be so much stuff that come up, so many people names that come up, so much stuff. We thought we heard the worst about with Cassie. It's going to be more and more stuff. This man is going to trial after trial. Like, it's going to be, like, the more stuff, the more people that testify, the more stuff that's going to come out. The more stuff that's going to come out, the more people that's going to come out the woodwork. And more and more and more. And it's just, baby. This has been going on for a long, long time. And people was like, oh, the white people was doing it too. But y'all got to understand, I'm not excusing nobody for doing anything to children or, manipulating people or doing anything like that. I'm not talking about none of that. You know what I mean? I'm not down with nobody doing none of that. What I'm simply saying is, somebody have to be held to a standard. You get what I'm saying? Somebody had to be held to a standard. And it seems like all our black men are getting caught up. And people keep saying that. Well, if they're getting caught up, why not just do it in the first? You shouldn't have done it in the first place. Whether you white, black, Spanish, Puerto Rican, Dominican, dirt, whatever you are, it shouldn't have been done in the first place. And that's what the point people miss. They always want to lock up our black men. But why is our black man entertaining this stuff? Why is our black man engaging in this stuff? Why is our black women engaged? That's what the real they always want you to look at race. They always want you to look at how can I say it? They always want you to look at stuff as a black and white, and it's not. Hugh Hefner got away with it because nobody told. Nobody said, hey, and nobody took it seriously. Nobody. And then we had less spiritual people back then. We had less people with all these gifts and callings. We have a lot of people that have gifts and callings. We have a lot of high vibrational beings on this planet, and we're tired of it. Who Hefner gonna get his in the afterlife now or whatever? He's come back and he gonna get him. Like the people that give, like this man that killed my mom, he get life consecutively. Meaning he ain't gonna never get, he can never get parole. And that's how some people are. They're gonna come to live to be examples of what not to do and just live life like that. You never know how the soul comes. It's different ways that these people can come back into or never come back because they soul so damaged to it probably disintegrate to something else. You get what I'm saying? So it's different punishments for different people, and it's just time for people to pay the piper. And a lot of times people don't understand that these beings that came back here, they're the demonic ones that's doing all this stuff. These are the people who were here. These souls were here at the beginning of time. It's not like they just now got demonic. They've been demonic. It's not like they just got this way. They've been this way. They've been given chance after chance after chance. And each time they come to this realm, they do the same thing over and over and worse and worse and worse. They don't care. They don't care. And that's why at this particular time that people were born with spiritual gifts and powers like God's, because God understood that they needed people above the law, above the judicial system, to make sure justice is had. Everybody that ever suffered from any of these celebrities that's on this planet now, they're going to be dealt with. Ain't nobody going to get away with nothing. We're not going to leave no leaf unturned. If it's Diddy, if it's R. Kelly, if it's Hugh Hefner, whoever. I just don't want to throw nobody's name out there and give them an idea that, oh, she may be talking about this person. Whoever. It could be an aunt. Whoever. It could be a homeless person. We don't care. If you did some stuff, you going to get it. We don't care if it's your auntie, uncle. We're not playing. We're tired of people not being able to ascend. like they want to. We're tired of people getting in the ways of sinners who really want to elevate, who really want to ascend, who really want to learn their lessons. And they can't because they got to heal some ish they never should have went through in the first place. And they got to work on that instead of working towards what they actually came here for. We're tired of it. Period. I'm out. Peace.